Mostly teenage pregnancy occur between the ages of 15 to 19 years old. And with this age range, these girls are still studying. This kind of problem is a serious public health and social problem with 95% occurring in developing countries. There are lots of factors that causes teenage pregnancy. What are these? Mostly lack of information about reproductive and sexual health. Next is family, community, and social pressure to marry. Social violence, ignorance, and sexual violence, and poor health services. The mentioned causes are the possible reasons for the early pregnancy. So let's discuss about the causes I mentioned. So it was lack of information about sexual and reproductive health. These are crucial entitlements relating to women and girls' sexual and reproductive health. These rights address the prevention of sexually transmitted diseases including HIV, gender-based violence, maternal mortality, and provision of essential health services. Second is family, community, and social pressure to marry. These pressures causes a lot for the woman to become pregnant, as she was pressured to something, especially with family problems. And this third part is very sad part because it is not her will. It's a violent sexual harassment. And there are lots of cases here in our country that they become pregnant in their early age because of sexual violence, and it is so pity to hear about it. This person, especially with special needs, are also one of the victims of this kind of problem. And then next is ignorance. Out of curiosity, some of women try to have a sexual intercourse with their partner without knowing sex education and the right time to do with it. They are being influenced with others, especially with pornography sites. They are trying to follow what they have seen that result to accident of being pregnant. Lastly is poor health services. Here in our country, there are families living in secluded places. And it is not strict area because of they have their own tradition. This group of people known as indigenous, they are forced to have a family in an early age just to help to their parents to lessen the problem of daily expenses. Mostly they are the one that needs help, and they have the most cases in teenage pregnancy because of the lack of law and education. Some of the reason of this case, it is because of parenting. Child will rebel if their parents is so strict to the point that it's up to our neck, and they don't have freedom to choose for their own or themselves. And also, it will cause secretly meeting with their boyfriends at night and making things that aren't for them. But sometimes, it's not parenting anymore. It's the child's attitude. There is that one member of the family that disobeys everything and opposed. They want that they want to get what they need, especially for women. Drinking alcoholic drinks and choosing fun, and then after being drunk, they don't have the strength anymore. That will lead to rape and unwanted sex. And that's the time that there are many cases of early pregnancy. We know that baby is a blessing, but having a baby at a young age and not financially stable yet will affect your child. It is also nice that you will raise them giving they want and give the best parenting to them. And to young people out there, just always remember that you have a dreams in life. Don't be too excited to taste their cold heaven. There, there is a right time for everything. Don't give yourself fully to the person you love because love at young age is just a puppy love. I don't mean all, but some of because there are relationships that last from their teenage years until they become wife and husband. And it is a good example. People, it's so hard melting that you can help to your parents and not giving them problems anymore instead of be the solution of their problems. We must not normalize teenage pregnancy. Help yourself and be happy claiming your victory.